Such a small amount of time has passed since the last episode was recorded that I'm still wearing the same clothes. Oh, let's get on with this so I can get in that shower. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Up the Fleet, and we've been on a nice little run. We've gone unbeaten. We beat Helzo in 5-1 in that Cuckoo Cup match. We followed it up by going 2-0 down to Wrexham in 7 minutes and pulling it back to 2-2. We got Desmond. That's right, Desmond 2-2. Really pleased with that one. We then laboured across the line a little bit against Faversham in the FA Trophy away from home. We did manage to pick up the win thanks to Danny Mills finally getting on the score sheet. And we followed that by smashing Hartlepool 6-2 in a fantastic result. Antonio German with a hat-trick. Fabian Brandy with 2 and Coulson with 1. We really did put in a really good shift in that match. And then last time out, we beat Woking 2-0. Barringham and McGlory with the goals. McGlorious! So that puts us in a decent position of 7th and in the playoffs. 10 points off the top. 10 points off the top. This is not a drill. We are in the playoffs. It's been a struggle. It's been a slog. It's frustrating, but we're there. So today we go into the matches against Lincoln. Oh good, a save game. Wonderful. Against Lincoln City in the FA Cup and Leyton Orient in the league. So today we are missing Doyle, Powell and Weston through injury. They've all taken knocks. We've had to bring Drury in. He's unhappy and his sharpness isn't fantastic, but he is a good player, so he's come in today. Anthony Cook is playing out on the wing. He has been sort of in and out of the squad this season. Fabian Brandy, who's just on a new contract, is in, and Antonio German is his partner up top. Taylor, Mills, Winfield, Shields, Barrigan, Bush and Graham on the bench. Lincoln have gone with the 4-4-2. They're doing okay in the League 2 table. I think they're about 15th, 16th now. Michael Boswick is one to keep an eye on. He always does well on Football Manager for me. He always does well against me. He's just one of those players that seems to be always there or thereabouts. No matter what I'm doing, no matter where I am, he always seems to come up against me at some point in a season. It's crazy. We're playing with that strangely coloured ball again. It's very dark. At least this pitch seems a little bit brighter, so we might be able to see it a little bit better. Fantastic tackle from Jack Payne there. And I'm hoping, lovely ball into Fabian Brandy. It's a penalty, surely. It is. Now, Magri's missed one this season. Is he going to make this 2 misses? Or is he going to convert? He's converted. We are 1-0 up inside the first 6 minutes. It's his 8th goal. It's his 8th penalty goal of the season. Could have been 9, but he missed 1. In a match where he went on to score another. Fabian Brandy has picked up a knock. Oh no. Let's just see how this plays out. Oh, get in, Alistair. What am I on about? Alistair Cook. Anthony Cook, but he was disallowed. Alistair Cook. Really? Really? Let's just have a quick look. What's it saying? Balls. It's a potential groin injury. We'll send... That's really annoying. We'll send Barrigan on just to make sure that... we don't run him out for a long period of time. But 1-0 to the good. It's a very even game at the minute. I am going to drop us back to control just to try and keep us on the ball just a little bit more. They're going to probably go score now. I've done that. Yep, instantly. Instantly. How beautiful. How beautiful indeed. Sterling with the goal there. Pretty sure it's not Raheem Sterling, but he scored a fabulous header, to be fair, from the corner to level things up. Let's go back to attacking them. I thought I was doing the right thing by trying to calm us down a little bit. Go on, Barrigan. Oh, Antonio, it's very hard to see what's going on with that ball. I'm not a fan of it at all. Come on, let's do this. Coulson over the top to Barrigan. Feeds it across to German, and that is it. We are back in front. A lovely ball from Barrigan. He's been playing really well of late. Really, really well. Really pleased with how he's done. And that is a fantastic ball over the top from Coulson. Barragan controls it, swings it across, and there is Antonio Germain to pop the ball into the back of the net for 2-1. And we could be going into half-time in the lead. That would be delightful if we could. I am very pleased to be 2-1 up at half-time. They've had more of the ball, more of the chances, one shot on target that went in. We've had 2 shots on target and both of ours have gone in, so it's a very even game. We're going to passionately tell them you played well so far, but there's room for improvement. That's not gone down as well as I'd have hoped, since Steve Gritt's added chat didn't really go down brilliantly either. There's a lot of fans in the stadium today. It's the first time I've seen this many fans here. Sean Long is getting into a lot of space. We'll make the change to closing down. I like it. And here we come with an attack. Oh, Coulson there. Coulson Connors there, sorry. It's Kazala Sterling who scored for them. And it's turned us to closing down, which we've agreed to do. Here comes Bannigan though. Coulson into the area. Get in, Antonio Germain. Makes it 3-1 to Ebbsfleet United. What a difference. I mean, it could, let's be honest, it could go wrong from this point. All right, let's not, paint over any cracks here. It could, or paper over any cracks, I know what I mean. It could go wrong from here, but this is far better than the dross we were turning out in the early episodes. Here comes the 3-2. No, my goodness, he's headed it over. Granderson's been booked, so it's time to ask him to step off, which we shall do. And we are now, in conjunction with said thing, we're going to bring Coulson off. He's played well, he's done well, but we're going to bring him off for Mr. Taylor. For Mr. Graham. And we are also going to bring on Winfield for Granderson because he's suffering, he's on a booking, his fitness has dropped. Last thing we need is him slouching along and getting sent off for a silly tackle because he was too tired to keep up with his man. We don't need any of that. And I am considering, we'll leave it a few more minutes. We'll take the risk and leave it just for a few more minutes. Going to contain. Let's just see how this plays out. Great tackle from McGlory. McGlorious. Here's Magri. Beautiful ball. We're knocking it around well at the moment. Oh, he says that. Kiss of death. Oh, they're in. Kazala Sterling gets his second of the game. Now, do I go contain or do I keep on attacking? Woodyard with a lovely ball over the top. And Kazala Sterling. We had a chance to get the ball off him there. Could have took a yellow card foul on him. Oh, Kakapoo chops. What do we do? Oh no, please no. Look over the top. This is going to be 3-3 in a minute. Here comes Antonio Germain. Oh, what a hit! What a hit from Jack Payne. That was absolutely thunderbooger. What a hit. Look at this. Bang. He should do that more often. Right, now we're going contain. We're going to go to contain for these last 4 minutes of this FA Cup tie. Get in, we're in the third round of the FA Cup. Get in, a fantastic performance against a Football League team. We could have buckled, but we didn't. Passionately, very pleased with the result and the performance. Well done to every single one of you. Antonio Germain gets man of the match, and rightfully so. Let's see who we get in the third round. This could be interesting. Hello, 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 hello. Rubbing my hands at this. Ebbsfleet United away at Crystal Palace in the third round of the FA Cup. What a whopper. What a whopper that is. I'm looking forward to that. Wednesday the 10th of January, it's Roy Hodgson versus Pablo Huart. I got a piece of mail once that said my name was Pablo Huart. That's why I said that. Just a bit of backstory. But it's me versus Roy in the FA Cup. What a tie that is. Also, just so that you see it, Fabian Brandy was only out for 1 to 2 days, so he should be good to go against 4th place Leyton Orient. I want to say 4th place. 4th place Leyton Orient. Okay then, so we're going to go with the same team that beat Lincoln in the Cup. One change we put onto the bench is young Bobby Sears. Now, he's no world beater, he's no superstar, but he's got a lot of goals in non-competitive games. He always seems to score in non-competitive games, you know, like the under-18s and stuff. So I've decided we'll give him a chance. He deserves at least one crack of the whip. And he used to play for Cockfosters, so that warrants it all in itself, to be honest. Let's give him a shirt number. He deserves a shirt number. I'm going to give him number 40. I've used a lot of shirt numbers this season. Okay, so Leyton Orient lining up as such. Got some very good players in this Orient team. Joby McAnuff, no slouch despite his age. Richards and Caprice, very pacey at the back. Ella Kobe, a power horse. Cousins, Gojic is a relatively decent keeper. Macaulay Bon is a very good striker on his day. Storer is a good goal scorer. Storer, the goal scorer. It's like Dora the Explorer. This boy, Sam Dolby, on previous saves that I've done, has moved to Premier League teams for £1 million in the first season. So he could be decent. I don't know if perhaps they've altered his attributes and statisticalizations. I'm not too sure. Passionately. Been a good run late. That's not gone very well. Never mind. But I don't quite know what to expect. They're 4th. We're 7th. They're a good side. We're a good side on our day. But is today our day is the question. As Antonio German is taken out by Joby McAnuff. Not quite so many fans here today as we're here for the Lincoln game in the FA Cup. But what a big day out for the Ebbsfleet fans and supporters and staff and players and everybody involved with the club when we travel to Crystal Palace in January for the FA Cup 3rd round. That has to be the live com. I'm not a fan of doing continuously FA Cup live coms, but it just seems to be the way that it's worked out. It just seems to be the way that it's worked out. Now I'm looking forward to probably getting humbled by Crystal Palace, but I'm looking forward to the money we should get from it. Hopefully we'll be on TV as well, because we've lost a bit of money. We're a minus 60 something before the FA Cup. We got just under 30 grand for the FA Cup game. Go on. Oh, he's at the bloody woodwork. So apparently it was the side netting. It looked like the woodwork to me. That's Coulson's favourite thing. He works his way in, does a beautiful move, and then hits it into the side of the goal or the woodwork. He's terrible for it. He's Cook though. Oh, get in, Fabian Brandy. 21st league goal of the season. That I believe. He was up to. I believe he was up to 20 when we finished the last league match. Looked like a handball from Cook there, but I'm not complaining. And a lovely header from Fabian Brandy, who's not the tallest of players, so he's done well to get on that. Anthony Cook. If I keep calling Anthony Cook Alistair Cook, I apologise. I've got that name stuck in my head now in relation to the surname Cook. So he may from now on be known as Alistair Cook instead of Anthony Cook. For that I apologise. It's just a thing that happens with me. Once I say a name and it sticks, that's it. It's game over. They need to get down the Depol office and change their name. I am very much in the market for another pacey striker. Unfortunately, as much as I was excited for Danny Kedwell, he's just not cutting it this season when he plays. Go on, get in. Is that onside? It is. Very good. I like it. 2-0 against a very good Leyton Orient side. Now 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline for us. A very dangerous scoreline. We either kick on from here and get 3 or 4, or we crumble and concede 2 or 3. And they've got a kick-off highlight, which frightens me. a lot. The closer they get to the goal, the more my buttocks are clenching in fear. Well done. Oh, go on. Get in, 3-0. Boom. What a lovely... You see, I went from buttocks clenched to free and breezy in a matter of seconds. Lovely ball from Brandy. Still had a lot to do, Jaman, but he's got in there and beautifully curled that in. Beautifully done. And he's having a good... Considering that first episode, take it back to the first episode when he was missing from a yard out and doing everything he possibly could not to score, he has really, really kicked on. I'm really pleased at how he's sort of cracked on. Passionately, again, rinse and repeat. I'm very happy with the way they've gone about their business today. So far, anyway. There's a lot of football still to be played in this match. See, I would like to go and get a bit more control on the game, but I'm worried of taking the momentum out of the players. I mean, that was a terrible throw-in from Connors. If he gets back there, I'll be amazed. Wow. We'll take that all day long from Macaulay Bonne. All day long. Well in. Go on, man. Here's Coulson. Good control. Ball in. Oh, nearly 4 there. Nearly 4. Just over the top of the goal from Antonio German. And I think that now is the time we're going to give young Bobby Sears his debut. I'm also going to bring on Begerson Graham for Alistair Cook. Told you, Anthony Cook. And we'll leave it at that for now. I've got to stop Alistair Cook. Alistair Cook, out of my head. Get out of my head. You terrible, terrible man. Right. No. Don't let him get one. Well done. What a block that was. Graham forward. Here comes young Bobby Sears. Oh, lovely assist. Get in. And a hat-trick for Antonio German, but what a beautiful assist. Everything seemed to stop. Bobby Sears' life just seemed to go into slow motion then. Everything stopped. Look, for a second. I'll just pass it over there. Cool as you like. What a lovely assist on his debut. Well done to Bobby Sears and well done to Antonio German. We have, barring an absolute disaster, we have won 3... I believe, live con games in a row. We lost, was it 3 in a row or something like that at the beginning of the series? We've now won 3 in a row. So by the law of average, we should the next 3 live cons are going to be draws. So we'll see how that works out. Go on. Come on. Get in. 4-0 against the team 4th in the league. What a cracking couple of games that was. Absolutely spanking at home. Very nice win. Well done. Where's young Bobby? Where's young Bobby? We'll give him a calm. You did well out there, kid. Well done, young man. And we'll leave Antonio. We don't want to get in a big head. But that is superb. Absolutely superb stuff. So, as it stands, we are 7th in the league with 38 points. Orient are now only 2 points ahead of us and have dropped from 4th to 6th. Fabian Brandy is top of the table with 21 goals. He's also top of the average rating with 7.77 and now top of the assists with 10. Jack Payne tops the yellow cards. We're never going to get anybody in here this season, barring a miracle. And player of the matches, Brandy is also still joint top with 5. So all in all, not a bad season. Let's just have a quick look at the finances before we end it out. Still not looking good. We halved it with the FA Cup. I'm hoping that Crystal Palace game will get us a bit more money. We are working within our means. You know, we're currently spending 21, committed to spending 20. So we're £3,000 under the budget, all in all, 2-3 grand under the budget. So we're not like splashing money up the wall. We are just losing a lot of money at the moment. But over time, we will win that round. I mean, it's just a case of sometimes on FM, you start off losing money like crazy and eventually you work it so you start making a lot more money. So hopefully we can do that as we go along. But anyway, guys, please give a big thumbs up for 1, a fantastic episode in terms of results, 2, a fantastic FA Cup draw, and 3, maybe you like me a little bit. Maybe you think there's a future for us together. If there is and you're new here, not only like but subscribe as well. Let me know in the comments down below score predictions for the Crystal Palace FA Cup game, which will be in the next episode. I'm out of time for now, guys, but as always, it's been a pleasure being in your face. Bye bye. I'm just going to wave because I don't want to pull my hat. I haven't got the peak to flick, so I'm just going to wave. Oh, football friend.